Hi there, welcome to my new embroidery channel. I'm an obsessive embroiderer and can't wait to review and embroider the kits in my chest. As you can see, I have several to go through. Subscribe to my channel and we can go through them together. First up, I will review a beginner's kit I bought at the 55 Tree embroidery shop on Etsy. The kit comes in a pretty little reusable package that you can use for gifting. Let's see what's inside. Here we go. We have a nice, neat little frame. As you can see, you can either do the embroidery directly in the frame. As you can see, it has, you can put the cloth in there and clip it back on. Or you could do it in a hoop. So let's get to the instructions. We have a picture, we have green floss and brown, and we have the pattern printed on it. Here are the instructions. So it kind of tells you what kind of stitch to use. It's in Chinese and in English. The second page lists all the different types of stitches. The package included 2 needles, a longer milliner needle good for bullion stitches and a finer tapestry needle to use for satin stitch that sometimes requires fewer strands. So we're going to start with an outline stitch on the stem here. And what we do is go into the fabric a little bit, come out, pull the floss to a certain length, and then essentially go back a little bit and come back, pull the needle, and you can sort of cut that out. The stem stitch. Let's go back in. There you go. And there you go, that's the last bit. Now what you can do is basically under the fabric, go to the start of the second stem. You can turn the hoop around to make it easier as you start stitching. Just follow on with satin stitch in this case. And here you can create your little sort of knot before you start. I go in once, I cross over, and then I go in one more time, and then I start here at the very top. And try and snip off this little bit here. And the reason I started off from the front is because when we do satin stitch, this will all be covered. So we start there. Take the needle very close to the next, to the first stitch. Bring it back down on the middle vein of the leaf. You can go one direction on one side and then the other, and keep alternating as you get to the bottom of the leaf. I went on the left, now I'll come out here a little below on this side.
So as you follow the line in the center, you'll see that it creates a nice little vein for the leaf. So as you can see, in just about 10 minutes I've been able to finish, or almost finish, the first leaf. Okay, so here we go. You can see the back. Take your needle through it, through the back of the stitches, pull it out a bit, and maybe do one more little stitch there to hold it in place, and then snip off the ends. So here we go. You come out of the fabric in one end, take it a bit further, sort of there, and then come back out where you came in. Now you hold the front of the needle a little bit with your right hand or left hand. You take your forefinger and your thumb. Here we go. And then cast on. So you see, you just cast on like that. So you do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3. Pull it together, and then kind of go back either in the same hole or near it, depending on how you want the petal to look like, and pull slightly gently. Now you come back up somewhere near the center, so you have these little florets overlapping, not florets, I mean the petals overlapping. So you've come up again, go back a little distance, come back up where you came in through. Knots in the center of the florets. So I'll show you a couple of how we go about doing it. Pull the thread to the front, take the needle and run 1, 2 and 3, sort of 3 little loops around it, and then go back a little way from where you came in and pull it through, and be careful, pull it slowly so it doesn't snag, And there you go. You have a little pink center. Let's do that again. Go back through the middle of the floret. Do 3 loops, 1, 2, and 3. So this is the finished flower. We have the hydrangeas with cast on bullion stitch, the center with French knots. Here's the completed piece. I washed it and ironed it. Now you don't see the pattern print anymore. So now I'm going to show you how to mount it on the frame that came with the kit, which is super helpful. Don't have to worry about going out and buying a separate frame. So here we go, we'll center it. I need to pull a bit. So the frame is, this is not, it looks like wood, but it's actually sort of a rubber material that that is pretty flexible and you can pull as you saw. Now we're trying to finish off. I'm gonna cut around. Pull the thread all together. You have it framed, and it's nice and framed on the front. Now I've cut out a piece of felt, sort of stitch the top. Here we go, the back's finished with the felt backing. You can twist this to tighten it, and here we have a beautiful kit.
Here are similar kits that I bought from the same store. They're absolutely gorgeous. You can try out different stitches, buy a package and gift them out to your friends. So if you find my video useful, please click on the like button and do subscribe. Stay on to see what's coming next in my channel. I'll be reviewing and embroidering Lorna Bateman's gorgeous ribbon embroidery kit. Join me.